My first language is Mandarin Chinese, and Chinese is one of the oldest continuous civilizations in the world. The first Chinese civilization with solid archaeological and written records was the Shang dynasty, founded around 1600 BC. Many proverbs that have been preserved to this day reference the social structure, religion, and lifestyles from centuries if not millennia ago. My boyfriend Pon speaks Central Thai as his first language. The Thai writing that we know of today was introduced in the 1200s when an integrated Chinese-Vietnamese Thai without the H language known as Proto-Thai blended with the language of the Sukhothai kingdom known as Old Khmer. Today we are going to tell each other the literal meanings of proverbs from our native tongue and let the other person guess the metaphorical meanings of them. The first one is Ni Pusa Guojiang, mud Buddha crossing the river. Not the Buddha himself, but like a statue, a mud statue of Buddha crossing a river. Oh, I should have said clay Buddha, because Ni translates to mud, clay, and dirt. Clay. Okay, clay Buddha trying to cross the river. Well, actually no, Ni is mud. No, gosh, I don't know what clay is anymore.
Oh, so it's gonna survive. It's not gonna melt it, right?
You have a lot of faith in that goddamn Buddha.
Yes.
Oh, I should not say goddamn Buddha because it's no. Like cussing Jesus. Sorry. It's going to dissolve in the water.
Why don't you give Buddha some cement?
Have you ever seen a cement Buddha? So the Buddha that's made out of mud/clay will not survive in the river because it will dissolve. Therefore, your own safety is up in the air. Alright, next one. 铁打的公鸡, a rooster made out of iron.
So it's invincible?
You are so optimistic.
So the rooster is actually a superhero. Iron Man.
Well, let's break it down this way. A rooster has feathers, yeah?
Yeah.
And it will shed feathers, yeah? If it's made out of iron, will it still shed?
No.
Exactly. 一毛不拔, it doesn't shed a single feather. That is still the literal meaning. The metaphorical meaning is that you are not willing to spend a dime. So if someone is a rooster made out of iron, they're stingy as fuck.
Okay, next one.
门缝里看人, looking at someone through the gap of the door.
So you are taking a peek of someone.
You're being a creep.
You're being a creep, I guess. I would say it's similar to, your view is limited by that's what you can see, I guess. It's like frog in the well.
That was gonna be the last one. Frog in a well. You know what that reminds me of? That year when I was Clutch, the Lehigh University mascot, and all I could see was through Clutch's beak and it was a strip, and I understood how Brock felt during Pokemon. Looking at someone through the gap of the door, the next phrase that comes with it is 把人看扁了, to flatten someone's stature, and that means to look down upon someone.
So it's a bit cheating by not giving me the whole proverbs. You only give me half. Right?
Right, okay.
It helps with the interpretation.
Okay, the next one I'll give you the second half, okay? 和尚打伞, a monk holding up an umbrella. And the second half is 无法无天, not having hair and not seeing sky. This is a pun. Do you remember the Chinese word for hair?
Fa.
Fa, yeah. Fa refers to all kinds of hair and fur. Fa rhymes with fa, which means law or rule. Wu fa can be interpreted as wu fa. Wu tian, not seeing sky. The word tian also means divinity or heavens. So not having rules / hair / fur and not seeing sky. 无法无天 is a proverb or an idiom for being very reckless, not binded by societal rules. Okay, last one. You kind of already got that one.
Okay.
Frog at the bottom of the well, 井底之蛙.
So the frog really see this part of the sky instead
Yeah.
of the whole part. So the view is limited by what you see.
Yep. Alright, moving on to Thai.
Okay, Thai. จับปูใส่กระด้ง putting the crab or collecting the crab in the weaving basket.
What is a weaving basket? Is it the same as crochet?
No. So it's made from banana leaves. So banana leaves has multiple crabs as you can peel along stripes of banana leaves, and that's what you use to weave.
I'm very off.
Yeah.
The crabs have pinchers, so their pinchers can claw through the weaving
You
basket.
can even cut them, probably not. Yeah, you're in the right direction. So essentially, basket had holes, so the crab would go away or go out. It's an idiom that used to describe little kids. So they're running around with so much energy, you can't put them at the same place or at the same time. Like you can't stop them. Second one, มือไม่พาย เอาเท้าราน้ำ hands not paddling, putting feet in the water. So you're on the boat.
It kind of inferred that. If I'm not paddling, I'm just being a dead weight. If my feet are in the water, I'm being even more of a burden.
The first part is correct, so you're not helping the team. So by putting the feet in the water and your feet doesn't move, your feet will slow down the boat.
Oh, that's what I mean. I'm being even more of a burden. Because,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Instead of just not helping, it's more than not helping. You're making it harder for the people. The third one is ขี่ช้างจับตั๊กแตน riding elephants and trying to catch grasshopper.
Okay, what are elephants usually used for?
These days, not much.
Because in my head, I can't think of one scenario where I would need to ride an elephant.
So in the past, when people go on wars, go fight with other countries, other people use horses. We use elephants.
You're using an elephant to catch, you're riding an elephant to catch a grasshopper. That is an overkill.
It is an overkill, yeah, you got it. Okay, fourth one. กบในกะลาครอบ Okay, I guess this is similar to your frog thing because it means frog in a coconut shell. So it's not like a well where you look up at the sky, you see something.
Oh, this frog sees nothing.
Nothing.
Just
it's dark.
pitch black. Oh, that's even worse.
It's supposed to be dark.
At least the Chinese frog was able to see something.
Yeah.
It also describes someone who's
Limited
very
use.
close-minded.
Yeah.
Ah, that is so funny that both our cultures love frogs.
Last one. ปิดทองหลังพระ attach gold pieces behind Buddha's statue. So these gold pieces, when we go to the temple, people will be given a small pieces of gold pieces really thin, and you stick it on the Buddha, and then the Buddha become golden. Yeah, you can put it wherever you want.
Doing your due diligence. I don't know. I'm not Buddhist.
Okay, so it's mean you're doing something good, but no one else see it because it's in the back.
I was about to say, why bother doing that since no one's gonna see?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not why bother, right? It's that sometimes someone do something, you can't get rewarded for it. It's just more describing the action that you did something and someone else not noticing it.
Well, that concludes it. Any reflection, observation?
Well,
There's a frog.
there's a frog. Well, the one in Thai, these are tied to a lot of the things that the culture that we see, right? So for example, the weaving basket, this is something we use every day. And this is a more, traditional old Thai culture, say a couple hundred years ago.
Similarly, a lot of these idioms in Chinese reference the agricultural society that China once was back then. Actually, a big portion of China today is still very much agricultural, and Buddhism also played, well, past tense, played a big part in Chinese culture. After the founding of People's Republic of China, because that is a very secular government, there's not that many people practicing any kind of religion anymore, but Buddhism is very prevalent in Chinese idioms and proverbs, even when people are secular. How long has it been?
20 minutes.
Oh, okay, time for bed. Alright, thank you so much for joining me.
How's my sound?
Your sound should be fine. I feel like I'm significantly louder, but...
You are significantly louder. So anyway, ignore it.
Yeah.
We cut that part out. It's already long anyway, right?